Hi, I'm Danny and these are my Diecast Disasters. In this video I'm going to be restoring and customizing this little Matchbox Dodge Challenger hot rod. These were produced from 1982 until 1998. They were part of the Super Fast series. Matchbox also made an earlier version of the Dodge Challenger which perhaps looked a little bit more realistic than this one. But I'm sure with a bit of a custom makeover we can have this one looking a lot cooler. So taking a closer look at it off of the turntable, it's not in the worst condition, just a bit of chipped paint here and there. The plastic parts are still in pretty good condition. It's got a nice tough metal base on it there. It's mainly the wheel wells being a bit oversized and those ridiculously huge back wheels that make it look unrealistic. I'll start out by drilling the posts out and taking the car apart. I'll use a cutting disc on my rotary tool to cut the axles and remove these horrible old wheels. And now I can strip the paint off of the castings with some poly stripper. Here they are after paint stripping. Most of the paint gone there, and what's remaining I'll just get rid of with a wire brush on my rotary tool, along with the oxidation that is all over the surface. And here they are after burnishing, nice and clean and shiny and ready for painting. I begin with a base coat of black on the body of the car. I'm going to do a two-tone paint job, so the next thing I do is a little bit of masking. And then I paint it with a metallic violet. Now I can remove my masking and unveil the two-tone effect. It's looking nice and clean, so the next step was just to detail the indicators there and give it a coat of gloss. With the body painted, I can move on to the base. Again, I began with an undercoat of black. I then painted the underneath with a burnt steel colour, and I hit the bumper and the rear there with some chrome. And here it is after a little bit more detailing. Onto the plastic parts, they're in fairly good condition. Not much wrong with that interior, it's not even really very dirty. I'll still give them a wash though. And the windscreen and roof, I actually thought this would be easy because I'd be able to paint the roof section there separately, but it's riveted on and I don't really feel like taking it apart. So I'm going to start out by polishing the windscreens here. I then gave both plastic parts a good wash in some hot soapy water. I then masked off the windscreen. This was a little bit tricky actually. And then the roof was given a nice fresh coat of satin black. The interior I painted black and then did a little bit of detailing, just the steering wheel there and the gear stick and handbrake. And finally, for those horrible old wheels, here they are. I'm not going to be reusing these though. I've got some nice replacement ones here. These have unpainted rims, so I'm just going to have to paint the rims on them. And I can make them whatever colour I want. I'm going to paint them chrome. I'll just start by popping the tyres off. I then paint them black. And finally chrome. I also gave them a light coat of gloss. And so here are all the parts of our Matchbox Dodge Challenger, refurbished, repainted and ready to go back together. But before we take a look at our reassembled car, let's just take a moment to look back and be reminded of what we started with. Our play-worn old Dodge Challenger with its worn out, chipped old paint job and sporting those ridiculously oversized rear wheels, which are also looking pretty worn out as well. But I think with a bit of custom work and especially a new set of wheels, this car could look pretty cool. So let's see what we can do. And here we have it, our finished custom Matchbox Dodge Challenger hot rod. The old chipped yellow paint job is gone and replaced with a nice looking metallic violet and black two-tone. It's been detailed inside and out, and best of all in my opinion, it's got a nice new set of wheels. I have to say I'm really pleased with how this car came out, and when I look through the window and see that wooden steering wheel there, I really feel like I'd like to jump in the car and drive it away. You can let me know what you think in the comments down below. And now I'll welcome all of my new subscribers and say my usual big thanks to everyone for the great comments and likes on my videos. Extra special thanks to my Patreon supporters who help to support the channel through Patreon. If you'd like to join them, helping me to keep making videos like this for you guys, you can check out my Patreon page. There'll be a link in the description below. Thanks heaps for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe.